from the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 51 back in 2017. We are inside NRG Stadium in Houston. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Houston Texans. Two clubs here, each looking to rebound from a Week 1 loss as we're underway on EA Sports. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. First carry now for Chase Brown. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. At the 33-yard line. Here we go. Now it's Burrow. Looking deep here for Chase. It's caught inside the 25. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Jamar Chase, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. First carry now for David Montgomery. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. You talk about this Bengals defense. Currently number 1 in the NFL against the run.
And that's a ranking that feels good, right? To be number 1 and be the top of your profession. But here's the problem. It's only week 1.
1 week, yeah.
Can they do it 15 more times? If so, then we really got something to talk about.
That's the challenge. Stroud looking to throw. They get this into the hands of Nico Collins. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 27 yards there, a first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line. Stroud to throw it. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A big play that time on the catch and run. 38 yards. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. And Stroud now to throw. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive, INT. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. They'll try the middle with Montgomery. And now holding it there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. This is kind of one of those in-between plays here, Charles, on 3rd and goal from the 2 or the 3 in that area. What do you dial up?
Something quick hitting. You don't have the time for something that develops slowly. It's got to be right at them if you're going to run the football. And if you're going to throw it, something quick, get it out of your hands in a hurry.
And this one dropped in the end zone. Looked like a touchdown, but not to be. And now it's 4th down. So on 4th down, Texan kicker Kaimi Fairbairn comes on.
20-yard attempt.
Fairbairn able to put this one through. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Looking for Chase on the out route. He's got him. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down. Now they go play action now. Burrow. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And that is incomplete. T. Higgins was the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down. Hey, look at the defense for these Texans. We know they're going to be tough to throw on. Top 3 in the NFL defending the pass.
And, hey, they were stingy in the opener. Didn't allow much of anything at all through the air. So now they come into week 2 saying, hey, let's see if we can do even better. Let's go and get to that number 1 spot.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big play there on the catch and run. 33 yards. On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Azeez Al-Shaair in to make the stop. Now 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now it's Burrow. He connects quickly to Jamar Chase. And the Bengals are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Now Burrow. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Great coverage down in the end zone. He's scanning the field, looking. No one ever came open. So in the end, he makes the best decision and just fires it over the end line.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Excellent defensive effort to get to him and provide a little contact before the catch could be made cleanly.
And they're going to fake it. He wants to throw it here. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on down. two sides here. I guess you could pinpoint and look at the offense and say, oh, man, what a disaster. Hey, the defense, though, they came through.
Preparation's the key to everything, and when you're on the defensive side of the ball and in special teams meetings, you prepare for plays like this, and in this case, they were actually able to win it.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Open man is Collins. He's got it. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
And no one happier C.J. Stroud was drafted than Nico Collins, because he's had over 1,000 yards each season since Stroud came to town. What a great relationship those two have, almost symbiotic in what they get done.
Now Stroud. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. That's going to be brought in by Higgins. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Over 30 yards there, and first downs on 3 consecutive plays now.
At the 4-yard line.
Montgomery. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. David Montgomery, his first touchdown here in the new campaign. And the Texans have taken the lead. Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead at 10-7.
Makes the score Texans 10, Bengals 7.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. That was Will Anderson getting home and finishing the play.
That's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
Oh, he had a man open. He overshot it. It's incomplete.
There are not many times where you might say it's a detriment to have a quarterback with a cannon for an arm, but this might be one of those few times. He just laid that one out there a bit too far, and his receiver couldn't run under it.
So on 4th down, out is Ryan Rico to punt. Jalen Knoll deep for Houston. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Taken from just outside the 30. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, will go as a 19-yard return. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Here's Higgins out on the right side. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing now is Stroud. And that one complete once again to Higgins. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down.
Well, he's been a busy man in this first half. They've targeted him quite a bit, including both plays here to start this drive. And until that defense starts reacting a little better, they may just keep going back to him.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Schultz. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
First down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Here goes Stroud again. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
On that snap, he's a hero of his defense after the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal. Running left, Montgomery. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's third and goal.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now third and goal.
Stroud working out of the gun. Touchdown, Texans! Jaden Higgins from 3 yards out. And they are able to add on to their advantage. On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. It's good to make it 17-7.
Makes the score Texans 17. Bengals 7.
Fairbairn now to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a first and 10. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
And inches at the 40-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up third. Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Burrow looking to pass. A short throw there pulled in by all. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big play that time on the catch and run. 30 yards. So from the 36 now, first and 10. Here's Burrow. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on first and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down with a nice little gain. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Trying to give it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Texans 24, Bengals 7. Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Jamar Chase is so good. Oftentimes you feel like you almost take him for granted because you expect 1,000 yards or more each and every season, and that's exactly what he's done since he became a Bengal.
Going for the deep ball. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it off. And the Texans are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
The first down pass. Intercepted. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Final play of the half, Stroud. And he whips that one incomplete there. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the 3rd quarter. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Here's Stroud. Now he's loose at the 40. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 69 yards.
The Texans first down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll run with Montgomery. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. David Montgomery with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Texans are able to extend their lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead is now 24. Fairbairn now to kick this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun. All right,
Throw it out the window.
yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Now it's 2nd and 10. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. And they will score. Pick 6 for the Texans TD. On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Bengals 7. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them is the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go. They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. That one a first down pickup of 8.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Burrow will throw. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. And Daniil Hunter, he's the one who gets in there and brings him down to the ground.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Down several scores and playing behind the chains is not the way to have success in this one. Right now, if you're the offensive line, your big concern, protecting your quarterback, and give him a chance to try and throw something downfield to pick up the needed yardage.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Here's Knoll. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Now that's the way you want to start a drive. Talk about a tone setter as well as a playbook opener. Now if you want to take a big shot over the top, you're all positioned to do so.
And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. Now a give running left with Montgomery. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there. And now it's 3rd down and inches. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. Got what he needed for the 1st down with a gain of 2.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Things looking much rosier for them here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And it's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston 1st down.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass.
I don't read the news.